Okay, so we're gonna warm up for about 8 minutes or so. So just stand comfortably, feet about shoulder width apart, and we're gonna start loosening up the wrists. And to do so, I need to move my elbows. You can keep your palms down, face up or inward, and try different angles. Now arms. And now relax your arms and use your knees and bounce up and down. And you should feel your shoulders opening up. You can turn side to side. Great, next keep your feet where they are and you're gonna turn your hips side to side and let your arms swing. Okay, next up we have two options. One way is just raising your arms side to side to open up the torso, but if you feel comfortable, you can do the full windmill. Arms up and down, twist your body, and continue circling. Reverse directions. Very good. Now circle your hips. Reverse. And feet together, circle your knees. Just be careful on this one. You can also twist to the sides to change angles. And reverse. And ankles. Reverse. And switch feet. Reverse. And feet together, interlock your fingers. Inhale, reach up, and exhale. Stretch up, open up your torso. If you want, you can go on the balls of your feet. Try to reach. Now inhale, twist to one side, and exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale as you twist to the other side and just continue breathing normally. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, lean to one side, and you can use your hand to grab your other wrist for an extra stretch. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to the middle, relax your arms and exhale. Now bend at the hips. And just stay relaxed. We're not actually stretching right now, so just relax here. You're going to shake your hips to loosen up your low back. Good. Put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand back up. Okay, so just a quick intro about Tai Chi. It was actually created as a martial art, but nowadays most people participate in it for the health benefits. And so it's about learning these movements and trying to coordinate the body with your breath, your mind, leading the chi or your energy, and eventually the spirit for folks who are trying to go for that aspect of it. But for today and for the rest of the series, we're just going to be learning some basic movements and trying to coordinate them with our breathing. So we're going to move on to a breathing exercise. You're just going to stand comfortably about feet about shoulder width apart. You can have your hands by your side or on your center. It's up to you. And for now, just take a deep breath in and exhale. Try to relax and extend your breath. Feel free to close your eyes. Again, try to slow down your breath and try to make it smooth and continuous. Good. We're now going to bring it down to the abdomen area. Sometimes people call it belly breathing. So when you inhale, gently bring your abdomen in. And as you exhale, let your abdomen push out. And just remember to stay relaxed. Okay, good. You can relax your legs and bring your knees up a little bit. So I like to do these breathing exercises because I know for myself, if I'm not practicing Tai Chi and sitting around a lot, I realize my breathing becomes very shallow. So it's good to once in a while just stand up, open everything up, take a deep breath in and exhale. All right, now we're going to do a couple of simple exercises, just staying stationary for now. And these are going to be building on some skills that we're eventually going to use when we practice Tai Chi. So Tai Chi or Tai Chi Chuan is, again, it's a martial art, and it actually falls under the umbrella category of Qigong, which is energy work. So Qigong includes anything from still meditation to running a marathon. All right, so these are going to be some Qigong exercises. We're going to coordinate the movements with our breathing. All right, we're going to start with our palms facing down. We're going to bring them about 2 inches below the belly button. This area, we call this our center or dantian. All right, and we're going to turn the palms in, facing each other. Inhale, bring the arms up until they get shoulder height, palms down, and exhale. Inhale. Arms down and exhale. And please feel free to go at your own pace. If following me is not syncing up with your own breath, then definitely go with what your body is telling you. Okay, for this next one, we're going to cross the arms in front of us. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring them out to the side and down again. This one's called expand the chest to cleanse the body. Inhale, open up, and exhale. And now reverse directions. Inhale, arms out to the sides. You can bring them up above your head. And exhale. With this one, you can think about as you're inhaling, you're leading the energy from around you. And there's a gate at the top of your head, and you're just going to pour that down through your body. And this one is called pour the chi into the bai hui. So that's the gate at the top. Exhale, try to flush everything down into the ground. And one more time. And relax your arms, and you can rock forward and back on the heels and balls of your feet. All right. And now let's move on to the lower body. And we're going to start with 2 stances. So this first one is called our back stance or 4-6 stance. And if I face forward, you'll see both toes are slightly angled. And if I were to draw a straight line through, the front toe would line up roughly with the back heel. All right, and it's called 4-6 stance because 40% of the weight is on the front leg and 60% is on the back, and my hips are slightly angled. Now I'm going to push off from your back foot, and I'm going to almost straighten out the leg, but not completely, and shift the weight to the front leg. So now it's about 70% on the front, 30% on the back, and my hips are square. Then push off from that front foot, back to your 4-6 stance or back stance. So to keep it simple, I'll just call it back stance and front stance. All right, push off your back foot into your front stance. Push off your front foot into your back stance. And just try to shift forward and back. And notice the weight distribution on your feet as it shifts more from one foot to the other. Sometimes we call this rocking between these two stances. And we'll be doing more of this later on in the series. All right, switch, other side, same thing, 4-6 or back stance into your front stance. You can try to coordinate with your breath, inhaling as you go back and exhaling as you go forward. Okay, good. Back to the other side. And now we're going to add a kick. So what I'm going to do is I'll kick with my back leg, and I'm going to load up the front foot with most of my weight, slide that back foot forward, straight leg on the way up, bend, and then step back again. All right, so back leg is going to kick, toe pointing up, bend the knee, and step back. 2 more times. Okay, and switch to the other side. If you want to challenge yourself, try to go as slow as possible. Good. All right, so we're going to put some of these movements together, and we're going to do a little bit of our sequence. So I practice Yang style Tai Chi, and there's many other different styles, but in this particular one, we're going to start the beginning of what is called the long form or 108 form. So there's 108 postures, but obviously we're not going to be able to cover them all within 5 weeks. All right, so the beginning posture, we actually already did this earlier. You're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart, hands in front of you, palm down. Inhale, palms in, arms up till they reach shoulder height, palms flat, sink, and exhale. You're just going to bend both knees this time. Okay, I'm going to stand at an angle. Again, inhale, palms in, palms flat, exhale, sink, and you want to bend your knees and again, bring both hands until they're in the same position they started in. Okay, one more time. Inhale, palms flat, exhale. Okay, so this is called the beginning posture. All right, so again, if you have any questions, just type it in the chat box. I'm going to move on to the next movement and I'm going to break it down. All right, so we have our beginning posture here. We end up with both knees slightly bent. And now I'm going to turn to the right side. So you're going to pivot on the right heel and the left ball of the foot. And this is going to widen our stance. Okay, so again, from here, I pivot on the right heel and the left ball of the foot. And we're basically getting into that back stance and shifting forward to the front stance. Okay, so let me face you for a mirror image. From here, we're going to pivot on the left heel, or sorry, the right heel and the left ball of the foot. Again, right heel, left ball of the foot. All right, for the hands from here, as we pivot, we're going to drop that right arm. So the palm is facing inward like this. All right, so I drop that right elbow this way. And then the left hand is going to go on the right forearm. And you can think about lining up the middle fingers like this. Okay, so again, this is the follow along view. I'm going to turn to the side. My left hand is on the right forearm. And I'm just going to go forward by using my stance. This one is called grass sparrow's tail to the right. Okay, so from the follow along view, beginning posture, palms in, inhale, palms flat, exhale and sink. Now pivot on the right heel, left ball of the foot, left hand on the right forearm, and you're just going to push off your left foot to go a little bit forward. And we'll do it a few more times. Inhale, arms up, palms flat, exhale, and turn to your right. Okay. And you face forward for the mirror image. And begin. Inhale. Exhale. Turn to your right. Okay, one more time. Inhale. Palms flat. Exhale. And turn to your right. Shift forward. All right. We have about 6 minutes left, so I want to introduce another one. This one's a little bit more complicated, but you can always review the recording of the video if you want to try to get the details. All right. So we finished going to the right. Now I'm back to the follow along view. And now we're going to add that kick that we did earlier. So I load up my right foot and the left foot is going to kick, straight leg on the way up, bend, and step back to my original position. Again, I kick and step back. Okay, from here, I'm going to start turning. My right hand is going to face palm down. My left hand is going to face palm up. And we just call this hands hold the ball. All right, so if I come in a little bit closer, again, this is a follow along view. I do my kick, right hand on top, left hand on bottom. If I do the mirror image, kick, right hand on top, left hand on bottom, hands hold the ball. All right, so from here, we're going to keep turning, going to your left, in this case, my right, and I'm going to drop that right elbow. In your case, it's your left, and then your right hand is going to come down this way. Okay, so I'll do the follow along image first. From here, kick, step back, right hand on top, left hand on bottom, holding that giant beach ball. Keep turning, drop that left elbow, raise that hand up while your right hand comes down. I'll do it a few more times from different angles. Again, from here, you kick, step back, hands hold the ball, right hand on top, left hand on bottom. Keep turning to the other side, rotate that left arm, right hand comes down. Okay, let me do it from the mirror view. So you're to your right, left foot kicks, step back, hold the ball, then keep turning, drop your right elbow and raise that arm, or sorry, your left elbow, and then the right hand comes down. Okay, a few more times, kick. Rotate your left elbow and bring that hand up while your right hand comes down. All right, we have a few more minutes, so let's start from the very beginning. And again, I'll do the follow along view and the mirror view. Okay, so from the follow along view, very beginning, we're going to stand upright. Take a few breaths. Just relax. Place your hands in front of you and begin. Inhale, arms up, palms flat, and exhale. Then twist to your right, pivot on the right heel and left ball of the foot. Left hand on the right forearm and shift forward. Then left foot kicks and step back. Hold the ball, right hand on top, left hand on the bottom. Keep switching to the other side. Left hand comes up, right hand comes down. Okay, again. Inhale. Arms flat. Exhale. Now twist to your right and shift forward. Left foot kicks. And step back. Hold the ball. And left hand comes up, right hand settles down. All right, let's do the mirror image so you can see my arms a little bit better. And begin. Inhale. Arms flat. Exhale. Turn to your right and shift forward. Left foot kicks. Step back, hold the ball. Pivot on the heels. Rotate that left arm and bring it up. Okay. Probably do it maybe 2 more times or 1 more time. I think it's about 1:30. And begin. Turn to your right. Kick. Step back, hold the ball. And bring that right arm up, left hand settles down. Okay, so that last one was called grass sparrow's tail to the left. So we have the beginning posture, grass sparrow's tail to the right, then grass sparrow's tail to the left. No more grass sparrow's tails after that. But I am looking forward to having a couple more sessions this month so that we can build on what we learn in each class, because usually these are a little bit like just one-off classes. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and maybe I'll see you, or I probably won't see you if the camera's off, but I will be here next week. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Take care.